There was a lady today I spoke to who was describing to me how much she struggles and how everybody in her life thinks she's doing really well, because she was doing really well. She was really coping really well, but she was coping. And she said that since her diagnosis, she's realised how much of the things she struggles with are to do with being autistic. And she was wrestling with that. She was saying, I understand now that that's why I struggle, but I don't want to use it as an excuse. She'd got so many coping strategies, like really effective things I should learn, coping strategies for dealing with everything, and she was using all of them, like all of the time. And she's actually an expert in her field, and the field is these coping strategies, and she was an expert in the field of coping, and she is bloody coping and coping and coping. And she said, I don't want to use autism as an excuse. And I didn't get my response right in the moment, because I understood what she was saying, but there was just something about that excuse. She kept saying, I don't want to use it as an excuse. And I still don't quite know, but I think it's like, if I hope she comes and finds me online, I hope she bumps into this. Like, it's not an excuse. You are allowed to say that it's difficult for you. It's valid. It's not making an excuse to recognise that the reason that you find it hard and somebody else doesn't is because you're different to them in some way. Just like a person who uses a wheelchair would find going up steps hard. That's not an excuse that they're making. It's just true, isn't it? It is harder to go up steps if your legs are not working, if you're a wheelchair user. And to say that it's harder because you're a wheelchair user is not making an excuse, it's just stating truth. And when she was trying to explain to herself, I think mostly, maybe to other people, that she finds it really hard as an autistic person, she was then taking that away from herself by saying it was an excuse. And I want to say to her, you weren't making excuses. It is tough, and you're doing a spectacular job at coping, but it's something that you are doing. It's something you're doing, and not everybody has to do that, and it totally counts.